Everyone assumes a high IQ protects you from manipulation. Keith Stanovich's research on Dysrationalia shows that IQ and rational thinking operate on completely separate brain networks. The problem is not low intelligence. A higher IQ gives you a more powerful engine for justifying the wrong decision. And there is one specific class of decision where that justification engine runs hardest and does the most damage. By the end, you will see exactly how that engine works against you. This is PsychEquity. You finish the analysis at 11:47 p.m. Every tab is open. Every review has been read. Every specification compared. You chose the logical option. You have the receipts. And somewhere underneath the certainty, there is a feeling you cannot quite name. Not doubt. Something quieter. Something that never leaves. Marcus is 34. Software architect. He has spent 11 days researching noise-canceling headphones. He has a color-coded spreadsheet, 17 models, 4 weighted scoring categories. At 2 a.m. on a Wednesday, he orders a pair he ranked 5th. He does exactly what the research predicts. Every time. Without realizing it. Research on consumer behavior documents that 62% of highly analytical, higher-income Americans now use AI tools to compare variables before routine purchases. The granular data arrays these platforms provide remove informational barriers. That removal does not simplify the decision. It feeds the pattern-seeking loop. But here's the problem. The same brain solving the puzzle is building the cage. The too much of a good thing effect, documented in the Journal of Applied Psychology, shows that past an IQ threshold of approximately 120, communication gaps and cognitive isolation compound. The system is not malfunctioning. It is functioning exactly as the architecture allows. The prefrontal cortex, the brain's planning and reasoning center, runs the analysis. The limbic system, the brain's threat and reward center, fires the decision. These two systems do not vote equally. Research suggests individuals in high IQ subsets possess hyperreactive central nervous systems. Minor stimuli trigger chronic, low-level stress responses. Psychologists call this the hyperbrain-hyperbody dynamic. This is where it gets dangerous. Your thoroughness is the system's favorite exploit. The most uncomfortable truth in this entire video. The analysis is not protecting the decision. The analysis is the avoidance. Most people assume a high IQ builds immunity to self-deception. Stanovich's research on Dysrationalia reveals the mechanism underneath. When a high IQ individual makes a flawed decision, the cognitive machinery does not correct it. It constructs a flawless justification for it. The smarter the mind, the more convincing the excuse. Most people don't realize this. Your intelligence is the one writing the excuse. Research on implementation intentions, documented by Peter Gollwitzer, shows that pre-committed behavioral rules interrupt automatic processing before it begins. One documented experiment. When a single decision requires comparing more than 3 specifications, a 48-hour waiting period is introduced before any action is taken. The loop does not continue. It simply pauses. The second behavioral pattern observed. Environments with deliberately restricted options bypass the hyper-analytical processing cycle entirely. Barry Schwartz's paradox of choice research documents that fewer available options produce measurably faster, lower regret decisions. The brain does not get less intelligent. The architecture just stops feeding it. A high IQ does not protect the decision. It protects the story told about it afterward. The next video goes deeper into dysrationalia, the documented condition where psychometric intelligence completely uncouples from rational behavior.